You're welcome back to News Tonight. Next is Insight.
Insight is brought to you by Pepsodent Herbal for strong teeth and gums and Pepsodent Charcoal for natural whiter teeth.
On Insights this evening, the minority leader and MP for Tamale South, Haruna Idrisu, is demanding justice for the 17-year-old JHS pupil who was killed in the police shootout at Lamashegu, a suburb of Tamale, on Sunday. The legislator, who was addressing the media earlier today after calling on the chief of the area, described the action of the police personnel who followed the alleged suspect into the palace as a sacrilege, and that the people demand nothing short of justice for the killing of the 17-year-old.
We certainly cannot accept this disrespect to the authority of the Lamashegu, particularly so that even the person they were chasing, as I visited him at the hospital, he is in a better condition. Why fire live ammunition? And I hear the police say that there was misunderstanding. There was no misunderstanding. You chase an unregistered person in an unregistered car. That is all we know. If there was any reprisal, it was a response to your irresponsible, unprofessional shooting of live ammunition. But as I said, my this afternoon is to support Lamashegu to restrain our angered youth and our angered inhabitants of Lamashegu and the people of Tamale generally. It is not for the police to take the law into their own hands. And as Lamashegu observed, we want to know when these particular police officers were trained, where they were trained, and how long they were trained. We'll be revealing for all of you. I'll be happy to answer questions. God bless.
Well, in a related development, family of the slain 17-year-old JHS pupil in the Lamashegu shooting incident in Tamale have condemned the action of the police. The family is questioning why the police would shoot directly at the suspect if they claimed they were firing warning shots. They, however, say their next line of action will depend on the outcome of the work to be done by the team dispatched from Accra by the IGP. Al-Hassan Imoro speaks for the family.
I think they are riding on that God is doing, and they are misbehaving. Because if a professional trained policeman is to shoot warning shots, I don't think he will shoot directly. He doesn't have to shoot directly. Because if you are giving warning shot, it should be, I don't know, I'm not technical on that. You understand? But it shouldn't be just indiscriminate shooting. Now the children were running home. Look at what happened. So we, the family of the disease, we are waiting for the Accra people to come because we learn that they are coming. When they come, whatever that they have said is where we take it from.
Let's now go to the northern region and speak with our correspondent Noah Nash, as we understand that the team sent from the police headquarters have arrived in the area. Good evening to you, Noah.
Good evening.
Now, can you confirm that the team sent by the IGP have arrived, and if so, what have they been up to so far?
The team has arrived officially. I spoke to the crime officer. Actually, he confirmed that the team has arrived, and the terms and reference that was given by ACP Ofori when he spoke to the media or circulated a circular to the media, that terms of reference is what the team will be using. Under normal circumstances, the team has also been able to visit the hospital to look at the body, to also take stock of some few things. And tomorrow there will be autopsy that will be worked on, and then they will generate an autopsy report tomorrow, and then probably they will share their findings with respect to the body, because tomorrow there is a need for that body to be buried, which is Hakim's body, need to be released to the family. So that will also release the tension that is also in town. So far, so good. I can tell you for a fact that the team has arrived and they've done their preliminary assessment so far, and we are waiting for some information maybe tomorrow.
Very well. Have they, by any chance, spoken about the issue of the police having shot directly as opposed to firing warning shots. Have they addressed that at all?
When I spoke to the crime officer, he told me that their job is to assess the team that is coming from Accra. And so therefore, the officers that need to be interrogated and the officers who even took part in the crowd control will also be interrogated. So it's not just going to be just speaking to the 6 interdicted officers, but other personnel will also be engaged in a conversation to actually make the police to understand some of the reasons in which some of the things went beyond the excesses as well. And recommendations that will be made would also help them to actually manage situations like this. So that is how he ended his conversation with me, telling me that we need to wait patiently for the team to finish their work tomorrow and the next day. Then the interrogation will continue for almost like 3 days. So they are just coming in and leaving immediately. So they will spend some time within the metropolis.
Very well. Now, briefly, Noah, the team has been in the area for some hours now. And just give us a general picture of the situation there. Has calm returned to the area? And also, what are the residents saying about the developments as a whole?
So the arrival of the team actually brought in a lot of relief. You know, in the afternoon, there was a lot of agitation for Hakim's body. You know, he's a Muslim, so that body should be released to them. And so because there was a bit of delay, that also brought in a lot of tension. But since the announcement of the team's arrival into town, I think a lot of the family relatives are at peace now. And so they've been rest assured that there will be an opportunity for them to have the body for tomorrow. So that alone is enough peace that a lot of people are really looking forward to.
Very well. Noah Nash, our Northern Regional Correspondent, thanks a lot for joining us on that issue. We'll certainly join him.